guys like Zeke to improve his play. And this is the first time at a major like this that he's been a top 16 seed, and he's trying to make a show for it because he's yet to drop a game here this bracket.
Yeah, man. He's definitely been a strong showing for sure. But we're going to be starting here on the Godai Delta. We're going to see how both players kind of come to fruition here. Barking Frog, obviously, repping the frog himself.
Oh, yeah. Frog like frog. Okay, trying for the trying for the high reward tech chase where you just do baby dash up tilt.
Yep.
To if you catch neutral tech, you get a massive combo. But you also just forego any other tech option coverage.
There we go. Down throw. Okay, there we go. Going to catch him with that down strong, covering basically almost every option there. Ooh, I like that. Throwing out the needles, just kind of force out recovery, and then catching him with that forward air and getting the right hitbox for it, too.
Yeah, wanted every piece of that forward air. Maypul, as we saw earlier on stream in the Maypul mirror, Maypul can struggle off stage, can struggle with characters that have a really good utility out of crouch cancel, and Ranno is exactly both of those things. Has a really prolific edge guarding game and like close to ledge coverage game with back air and forward air, and is one of the best buttons out of CC with that down tilt.
Yep. And keep in mind, oh, dude, okay, he just knew that was coming, just sat there, waited under stage, said, you know, I know what you're going to do. Yeah, go ahead. Land on the platform. I'm going to get my damage in. Another down throw coming out here. Ooh, a little bit of a stall. I like that.
Well, interesting dash attack into center stage there, trying for the extra coverage. Oh, spot dodge wars. Standing grab is so good, and both players are really looking for it, but it does not come to play.
Yep. There we go. Once again, forward air going to be able to close that one out. And this is a very strong showing from Barking Frog in game one here. Especially against the 12 seed. I mean, 12 seed versus 21 seed, it is relatively close. But, I mean, you would expect a bit more out of that game one. But you know what? Again, this is a best-of-5 set. There's a lot of adaptations to be made.
Yeah, and Yoda's, there's the baby dash up tilt. Yeah, it sets up on the platform here for Godai Delta. Yoda seeing that he needs to start making plays and he needs to start making things happen, going deep for an edge guard. But Barking Frog has seemingly had all the answers and all the right timings. That neutral get up through the forward smash. It's like, yeah, I know you're doing this early, and I know you need to tether. And this up strong not only hits both sides, but if you go to the tether in between, you're right there.
So when I said that this should be the first set we see at least a game 4, if it plays like that for the rest of the set, we're not seeing that.
We're not going to get a game 4.
But, again, Yoda Cage is a fantastic player in both games, right? I expect some strong adaptations here. You got to keep in mind, he was a very, very good ultimate player with a character that a lot of people see as like a mid-tier. I've always thought the character was like bottom of high tier, but that's just me. But I expect to see some stronger I expect to see some stronger showings here for Yoda.
Yeah.
And that's his first game he lost in the bracket?
Yes. Wow. So, and a very dominant showing there from Barking Frog. But I always knew Yoda Cage as a player who is willing and very able to slow the game down whenever he feels like he needs to accrue information. And you know what? Fire Capital is a really good stage to do that on. You have a lot of means to disengage. If you're able to find any sort of lead, you can disengage on the platforms and kind of slowly accrue information for a longer set. But Barking Frog is just not letting him go. Like, this tech chase game off of down throw has been great at low, mid, and high percents, and now any of these throws could mean a forward air off stage and could mean the end of Maypul.
And that's also something that's very interesting, too. Like, something that a lot of people don't necessarily think about is that fast characters are good at slowing the game down.
Very much
Which
so.
You don't normally, like, you're saying, no, I'm fast, I got to get in, I'm going to do this. Well, yeah, but, like, when you need to, like, slow the things down so you can try to get your game plan going more, you have the ability to start turning it on and, like, in a heartbeat. And then just like, hey, okay, now I did my thing, time to dial it back once again. And then you kind of do this ebb and flow of pace and momentum.
Good tech roll in there from Yoda. Tech roll, no matter what you tech there, you get hit by the down strong tech roll and save the life, as well as the Amsa tech. But I 100% agree, Skiff. Like, we're seeing Yoda take advantage of having the extra space to maneuver. Godai Delta's rather small. You do have to tether a little bit late on the up strong, and that's okay. Also big blast zones, so you just naturally on Fire Capital are going to get more and more interactions to accrue and play with as the percents keep even and the stocks don't. Nice conversion into Lily for Yoda Cage's first lead of the set.
Yeah, this is definitely looking much better already, especially at 172, which, like, we should be seeing that stock come out, you know, being deleted very, very quickly, or at least very soon. But the other side of it, too, is that there's always a chance that even at 172, if you don't get the right hitbox, you still survive, because the blast zones on this stage are ridiculous.
180 was the first stock. Let's see if Yoda can repeat it or if Barking Frog can match in turn. Nice awareness. Forward air starting the combo at low percent to play around the crouch cancel and floor hug, but just did not follow up afterward.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Back air. Yep. Back throw, another back throw. Really wants to put him in center stage here.
Wow, the Nair trade there was rough, but we're still getting these follow-ups. Nair for an extension of the platform. Nice tech from Barking Frog.
Yep. Landing with that Nair, put him off stage now. Ah.
Yo, I love these cheeky up airs, and we're seeing the special get up on the platform. Barking Frog read it the first time, did not read it the second time, and that's just going to be a little too far from the wall and a little too low to make it back. Yoda still holding this lead as Poppy comes to play. We're seeing all the plants.
Yeah. It's good to see a little garden action come into play here because I feel like we don't see them too often. But I mean, that is also the sign of a top level Maypul, knowing all of your options, all of your tools, all of your resources, and utilizing to the best of your ability here. Right now, it's about trying to close out this final stock. And honestly, Yoda Cage is playing so much better than there. All right, gets the up air, another one. Yep, the tether going to be able to close that one out. Very well done by Yoda Cage, and exactly the type of showing we needed to see in this game too. Yeah.
So you were right. We did get at least a game 4 here in this set. Yoda popping off in game number 2 with a 2 stock of his own. Kind of back and forth when it comes to who's going to dominate the pace of play and who's going to really control the game. Barking Frog controlling the ground with various tech chases and an excellent throw game, but when introducing the platforms and plat drops, especially with all of the plants that Maypul can provide, Yoda Cage having a firm control over the vertical, which can be dangerous on a stage like Rockwall, which is the counter pick for Barking Frog.
Yep. Oh, man. Oh, this is, oh, no, dude. The tech chasing is just unreal. You had no escape until you got to about 30%. But either way, oh, man, it's just grab city. Jab, resets, and grabs. Like, why? What do you have to prove?
It's free damage. On top of the Dacus being able to break through CC, like every defensive option Yoda has had on the ground, whenever on the same horizontal plane as Barking Frog, let alone, it's just been seemingly the wrong one as we're looking for the force. Finally, the jump away from the combo. Barking Frog a little off, but finds the forward air after, and thus one stock down after just being right time and time again.
Hopefully this second stock doesn't go like that first one, because that looked like a pools match for a little bit.
Honestly.
No disrespect to Yoda, but man, that looked a little rough. All right, there we go. Now we're starting to shape some things up here. Now that we're able to play the game and we're not getting tech chase all over the place. Oh, just barely missed down the up smash.
Yeah, coverage there.
Even with the good DI.
Yeah, it was super close, but Rockwall, the stage is pretty big, but the blastos are super close to it. So if you get any extra conversion or any extra follow-up, whatever read it comes across, that can be just the end of a stock right there. And Yoda's been really good. I mean, we're just seeing like the battle of the X and Y axis with Barking Frog dominating the X and Yoda insistent on the Y.
Oh, side special in. That's going to get you punished here. Ooh, okay, a little bit of a trade is going to be able to allow Yoda Cage to get back to the stage. But now Yoda Stage on the advantage. Drops the combo, but that's not too bad because we're going to get this one. No, not quite yet. Maybe once more.
Oh, got another opportunity to. Oh, the Nair to Lily. That was creative usage and good understanding of the positioning.
Yep. I love it when I see those types of plays. When
yeah.
Like I know it's like a little cheap, but like in Ultimate, like when Snake has a C4 on the other side, and he just kind of grabs and throws him over there. It's always a neat little setup. Okay, ooh, into the bubble.
Still has all the resources though. Yoda able to make it back. You're willing to take that forward air if it means you get your resources back.
Yep. Hello. Into my mouth. Thank you.
Oh, yes, a free snack. Oh, what a crazy answer to a
That was
a
crazy read. Yeah. It might have just been a recovery, but still.
Either
I'll
way,
give it up. I'll give it up.
It worked out like a charm. Unfortunately, the mistech on the platform gives Yoda the lead, but it's not for long.
Yeah.
We're seeing a final stock here in Game 3, and counterpick advantage is certainly huge in a game like this where there's some very, very diverse stage available for counterpicking.
Absolutely. Okay. There we go. Just kind of putting on some solid pressure. Great job with the down air. Not going to hit both hits of the dash attack. But down throw once again into the down. Oh, no, that was up. Excuse me.
Yeah, I love these Dacuses intermittently spiced in from Barking Frog. Misses it there, but Dacus will 100% beat crouch cancel as of the new patch, so going to be able to mix it in to prevent Yoda from just simply holding down at every opportunity.
Okay. Can we find our way back? Okay. Oh, no! He held down. That's unfortunate. You really don't want to see that. But, hey.
Tragedy.
Tragedy, man. Sometimes mistakes are made. And you know what? When you're kind of dealing with what we were just seeing, Game 3 being such a pivotal moment for these players, the pressure can sometimes be a little too much, and it rears its head up in moments like that.
Super, super close on that game number 3, though. Was thinking like maybe Barking Frog would consider going back, but wants the consistently lower platform to utilize so that Maypul has less of an opportunity to get those roof combos. There is that third platform that sometimes comes away, that crane, but it's not consistent, which is exactly what Barking Frog is looking for. Keep everything low to the ground, where Yoda has to contest with the amazing ground game that Ranno has at his disposal. But that's no resources. Excellent commitment to that edge guard, just chipping away with Nair to take the jump, to take the air dodge, to remove from the wall, and close down with the edge hug.
And I really got to hand it to Yoda Cage there, too. I mean, that game 1 is definitely, it looked like an omen of things to come, but he has done an incredible job of just completely forgetting about game 1, it seems, just playing his game here. Games 2 and 3 going into his favor, and already off to a hot start in this game 4.
Ooh, the jab around. Setting up a forward throw. Wait, could Tether choose
Oh my God.
Yo, the audible away from the combo. You can get another Tether Nair there to extend the combo further and get more damage. But because he saw the jump, getting to the wall and getting to the ledge first became the priority. Amazing recognition from Yoda to close out that second stock and really set an affirmed lead here in game number 4.
Oh, forward air. I would say we might see a really early stock there, but no, Barking Frog going to be able to get back to the stage without too much of a hassle at least. Starting to get some offense going for his own. Honestly, things could turn around here very quickly, especially utilizing the platform. Wasn't able to keep the combo going, but it does not matter because advantage state is right back to him.
Oh no. Didn't have resources maybe? Thought he had a jump, but maybe it was taken?
It could have been taken, yeah.
Hard to say, but that's a huge boon for Barking Frog.
Oh no.
And when he's cashing in for certain. Oh, hello.
Oh, man, really got to hit the Barking Frog. It looked very, very rough to get started in that game 4. Made an incredible comeback, but ultimately the fire was put out at the very end there, and Barking Frog was just not able to live up to that situation. Ask
me about Rivals 1. Shout-outs to Bucketful of Biscuits running a Rivals 1 bracket here, just by himself, choosing, I'm going to run a pickup bracket for Rivals of Aether 1. So shout-outs to the Rivals 1 community still being